What is up, guys? It's Felix from Hockey Circle, and man, if you watched hockey last night, which I definitely hope you did, 4 games in overtime, that was so much fun to watch, and God, how can you not love playoff hockey? It's just too good to be true, right? So yeah, I thought I'd give you guys my round 1 update of what's been going on. Did I change any of my prediction? How do I feel about teams playing right now? Just, quick analysis of what's going on in round 1 of the playoffs. And by the way, if you're new here on the channel, make sure to subscribe down below. And if you like that video, drop a like. Let's jump right into it. So as you can see, I'm wearing my PK jersey right now. I think, of course, despite Nashville, Montreal's probably the biggest Nashville fan base right now, just because so much love going towards PK, man. PK is just my man. So yeah, let's start with the West right now. Nashville with a 3-0 lead against the Chicago Blackhawks. Man, I'm a happy guy. I know I said Ox in 5, but I'm not the biggest Ox fan. And for my boy PK, of course, it's always nice to watch them win. And they've been playing some really good hockey. I feel like Picarina is finally playing up to his, level. He's been, shaking the playoff a couple of years back. Now is really at his maximum level, playing great hockey. And that Johansson line is just too good to be true. I think Nashville's going to take this one. I think Chicago might win 1, maybe 2 games, but Nashville's definitely going to take this one and move on to round 2. Now, the Anaheim Ducks with, again, a 3-0 lead. I mean, what's going on in the West right now? But yeah, Anaheim has been a really good hockey team. Calgary has been really good in the power play, and they've done some great things, but I don't know. Elliott kind of let them down. Some, shaky calls by the refs. So yeah, Anaheim does have a 3-0 lead, and I think they're going to take this one maybe in 5 games. But yeah, Anaheim does look like a very scary team to play against for a couple of reasons. Right now, they're playing so great. Shot Theodore, I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but he's been a beast with 5 points on the blue line, 21 years of age, only played 38 or 39 games this year. He's really become that defensive, core, because Fowler's not there, Veteran's not there. So, look out when they come back. Anaheim's a really scary team right now, and they're playing some good hockey. Another 3-0 series right now. The Blues against the Wild. The Blues have just been, Jake Allen has been nothing but incredible. He's been definitely carrying this team. Of course, the Blues have played great hockey, but the Wild have, come out strong in many of those games and played some good hockey as well. But Jake Allen seems to be always a difference maker in that series. And, of course, when you have, I think it happened 4 times in their history that a team came up from a 3-0 lead. So I think the Blues are going to take this one. Again, when you face a 3-0 lead, sometimes you see desperation just taking over. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Wild did catch 1 or 2 game tops. But, yeah, the Blues are going to win this one. All right, so moving on to the only close series right now in the West. The Oilers have a 2-1 lead against the Sharks. And what I thought would be the most, scoring series with as many crazy goals has been, very low-scoring series. And Zach Cashin has been playing the hockey of his life. He's just been a beast on and off the ice. Just, doing all sorts of things. Hitting, scoring goals, scoring shortened goals. And yeah, I still think we're going to see a high-scoring game up, down the stretch. But yeah, it's a really good series to watch. But I thought it was going to be more goals. It's not. It ended up being Cam Talbot and Martin Jones are playing really well. Jones needs to fix his 5-0. I think all 5 of the Oilers' goals have been 5-0, except maybe 1, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I think the Oilers is going to take this one. 6-7 games. I like my prediction with that. It's a close series, and Joe Thornton is back for the Sharks, so that's going to hopefully boost them up. They have a big game 4 tonight in SanJose, so I still feel confident that Oilers might take this one in 6 or 7 games. Let's find out. Alright, so moving on to my hometown team, the Montreal Canadiens, with the 2-1 series lead against the New York Rangers. Montreal Canadiens have surprised me. They've been playing some really good hockey, some big hockey with a lot of hits, which is something we're not used to seeing from Montreal. They're all about speed, but right now they're all about speed and looking big, even though they're quite not. And I feel like Price could be a bit better, so careful when Price decides to just steal games away from the Rangers. Montreal are going to win this series. I feel pretty confident about that call. And I couldn't tell you the number of game. Probably if they win tonight in Madison Square Garden, they could take the series in 5. Otherwise, it's gonna be a 6 or 7 game series, of course. I think the Montreal Canadiens are gonna win the series. All right, moving on to the Ottawa Senators against the Boston Bruins. The Ottawa Senators with the 2-1 series lead right now, and they've been playing some really good hockey. So does the Boston Bruins, like a couple of lead change down the road in those games. But if the Bruins doesn't get Krug and Carlo back ASAP, they're gonna lose the series because Carson is just so good. Did you see that saucer pass? That was just work of beauty right there. It was just too good to be true. I mean, so yeah, if Carlo and Krug are not back for like game 4, game 5, it's gonna be too late for the Boston Bruins. I know I said Bruins in 6 because I thought Krug and Carlo are gonna be back maybe game 2, game 3, but they're not back. And if they're back, they might play injured. So I really like the Ottawa Senators. If like Stone can get it going as well, they're going to be a really good team. So I think I'm going to change my prediction for the series and say the Ottawa Senators might take this one. And especially if Krug and Carlo are not back anytime soon, and Carson just playing like a god, Ottawa moving on to round 2. Alright, so moving on to what might be the biggest surprise of them all. The Maple Leafs, the Toronto Maple Leafs with the 2-1 series lead against the President Trophy winner, the Washington Capitals. And all 3 of those games I've gone to overtime, with the Maple Leafs winning 2 of those, of course. Game 4 in Toronto tomorrow. I mean, the fans are Toronto is going to be crazy nuts about having a 2-1 lead. This building is going to be so damn loud. It's going to be a good game to watch. And I don't know what's going on with the Washington Capitals. I'm going to make a separate video about why I think they might choke again this year. But it's not the same team that in a regular season. And on paper, they're the best team in the entire league. They just have the best defensive core, the best offense. I mean, I just don't understand why can they put it on the ice? But hey, playoff hockey, it plays on the ice. So I think the Maple Leafs might actually take this one. And don't get me wrong, I think the Capitals might wake up. But man, that team chemistry, Austin Matthews, I mean, Maple Leafs, your guys are looking sharp. So yeah, so moving on to what I believe would be one of the closest series of them all. I had trouble picking this one, but that's just one of the examples when you don't finish the season on a high note. I mean, you don't just get your magic back in the playoffs, right? So Pittsburgh having a 3-0 lead right now. They're going to take this series, especially with the best puck-moving defenseman on the Columbus Blue Jackets, Zach Werenski's going to miss the rest of the playoffs, which I think is only going to be 1 game. I mean, what a terrible, shot to the face. You know, you saw my post on Instagram, I guess. But it's just, I don't think the Columbus Blue Jackets can win a game. I mean, it's hard to pick against Crosby, Malkin, and what to say about Jake Gwenzel. He's been playing like a beast with a hat trick last game. Pans in 4. So yeah, I guess I'll be 6 out of 8 for my bracket, which is not that bad. I mean, the only 2 teams that I didn't pick that might lose are the Capitals and the Blackhawks, which is crazy. I mean, I would say like 40% of the bracket had the Blackhawks against the Caps in the final. So I mean, I'm just like, brackets are just going on flames right now everywhere, but that's playoff hockey, baby. That's playoff hockey. That's why it's too good to be true. And what has been an incredible round 1 so far. I just can't wait to watch the games tonight. If you make it this far in the video, thank you guys. You guys are fucking awesome. And if you like that video, drop a like. And on that note, I'll see you guys later. Take care. Best of luck to your team tonight or tomorrow. And have a good day, guys. Just sit back, enjoy playoff hockey, and you're going to have a good day.